Hey guys. I don't know what that was. Welcome back to another Sheffield Steelers guy video. Oh my god, this matches my pajamas. So today, come here. We are going to be talking about a player who is most likely going to be joining the Sheffield Steelers next season. Now, this player has literally been tossed about like a puck at the minute. And the Steelers know that we know that this player is going to join the club. So without further ado, let's just say, who is this player? Who could it be? But before we get started, guys, there is a surprise coming soon. I can't say what it is. Some of you guys have already been told, but you've not been told exactly. Stay tuned, because I have a feeling that a mysterious package is going to arrive at the house soon. And I don't know who sent it, but one sec. Hello? Yeah? Oh yes, I'm that bitch. Yeah? Cool. See you then. Just got a call from Scotland. Don't know what they want. It was kind of interesting. Nick Seitz, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. That is the player that is currently being tossed around like a bowling ball across the Elite League. Let me tell you right now, guys. Nick Seitz. Is the deal done? That is the question that everybody is currently asking. Nick Seitz. What is a Nick Seitz? Who is a Nick Seitz? Where is Nick Seitz and why is Nick Seitz? But today we're going to be talking about, guess who? Nick Seitz. Somebody count how many times I've said Nick Seitz. So Nick Seitz will be joining the Steelers next season. Now the Steelers haven't announced it yet. I suppose we're going to get the announcement of Nick Seitz this upcoming week. You know, this week, as we're going to get a signing announcement this week. I do think we are going to get the announcement of Nick Seitz this week, coming from the Coventry Blaze over to the Sheffield Steelers. And let me tell you right now, guys, Coventry, do you know what? I think you're looking good next year, but the loss of Greasock, Regush and now Seitz, Coventry might struggle this year. We said that last off season. Look where they ended up. I still think it was stupid. We all predicted them in 10th. Last season, they all went and portrayed the odds. It was the year before we all predicted Manchester to do really bad. They predicted the odds. I wish came true last year instead. So Nick Seitz will be making the move across to the Sheffield Steelers. But the big question is the deal done? Now, I've heard a few little itsy bitsy details about a few things. First of all, I can confirm that Nick Seitz has indeed completed the deal with the Sheffield Steelers. We're just sat here now waiting for the announcement. So the deal is done. Nick Seitz is going to be coming to Sheffield. We are just sat here waiting for the Steelers to announce his signing. I'm presuming as soon as the Coventry Blaze tweet something like, oh, we'd like to thank Nick Seitz for everything he's done at the Blaze, which I'm presuming could happen anytime this week, the Steelers will then, a few hours later, announce that Nick Seitz has signed in Sheffield. It happened with Ryan Tate. Guildford put a tweet out in the morning about Ryan Tate, and then like an hour later, the Steelers said, oh, welcome to Sheffield, Ryan Tate. And he is one of the players I can't wait to watch next season. So, Nick Seitz, you may not have heard of him before, you might not know much about him. He's a very speedy forward. He was one of Coventry's best players last year. He puts up a lot of points, and he's basically a Brendan Connolly V2. That is literally the description of Nick Seitz that I can give you. He's basically just a Brendan Connolly clone. Somebody is beeping their car outside. Do you mind? I'm talking about Nick Seitz. Thank you. Right, they've stopped. As I was saying before, I was very rudely interrupted. So yeah, Nick Seitz is basically just a clone of Brendan Connolly. And Brendan Connolly was a good player. I like the direction in which Fox is going at the minute with these, like, signings. Obviously, the other signing, which was rumoured, was Evan Jasper. Now, I don't know if Evan Jasper's been completed. I'm assuming it has, because that rumour account barely gets anything wrong, though this off-season it has got quite a few things wrong. And if Nick Seitz was to leave Coventry, maybe they'll sign Sourceman in return. Even though I don't think Seitz is a defender, I think he's a forward. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Cardiff, you are going to kill me tomorrow. You're announcing 4 signings in a day. Do you mind? I will cover them at some point, just probably not tomorrow. Because I probably won't have any content to cover tomorrow. Because, like, there's literally nothing to cover at the minute. I'm just sat here waiting for, like, Elite League teams to say something that really interests me. And right now, you're all silent, so I'm just gonna sit here waiting. Oh my God. Before I end the video, how have I only just seen this? Please ignore the cringe pillow. You see that? Do you see that on the paper? What is that? What is that? It's Nick Seitz. He's in my room right now. It's Nick Seitz. He's in my room. I have no idea what I'm doing.